Hello. Yes, these are truly frightening times. And worse, there doesn't seem to be any mechanism to change our direction and make a good world. I do have a plan that I hope you think is worth considering that will change everything. First, I should tell you, I'm Marilyn Davis. I'm a software engineer and an instructor of software engineering at UCSC Extension in the Silicon Valley. I have a long history of software innovation. In particular, I am a pioneer in the field of electronic democracy. I have a plan for a software application that we can use together to find our way to a new, truly non-hierarchical, democratic world. It is a technological fix. It is not revolution. It is evolution. The plan has been called ahead of its time, but that was last year. Perhaps the time is now. The plan has been called pie in the sky, but no one can say that it won't work. We have to try it to know. The plan itself is for a global direct democracy application. The specification for the software is online, and I'll give you that link in the end. The software is called Our Backbone. And here I'm just going to tell you a few characteristics to give you the idea. The app is designed to follow the principles of consensus democracy. We discuss and poll and discuss and poll until we have a decision. We do not have representatives. We make our decisions ourselves. No one has more power than anyone else in this system. No one who participates, that is. It will be an intellectual computer game where we collectively decide our issues. Participation may be dull and difficult, but it will be satisfying because of its extreme fairness. Many people won't participate most of the time. When things are going well, there is no reason to participate unless you enjoy the process. The rest of us, those intelligent, thoughtful people who participate, are exactly the right people to make our decisions for us. But if you have a suggestion or a complaint, you have a convenient process to take it to. And your participation will be immediately as powerful as anyone else. Your place at the table is always saved for you. There are no representatives. There are no extra powerful people. There is no one to bribe. For deciding issues, not for elections, in consensus development, the favorite polling technique is a show of hands so that everyone can see everybody else's hands and count them for themselves. We will be deciding issues, not elections. There is no reason for privacy. There is no reason for secrecy. Openness and individual accountability are important to the process. We will be the politicians, but we will be participating in a truly, totally open, non-secret online process, and everyone will be able to inspect every corner and every detail. Without secrecy, the only security issue is to ensure that your poll answers and your discussion is only contributed by you. We have that technology already with multi-factor authentication, and we use it in our banking and other applications. I want to talk about the democracy part of the application, which I call our backbone. I call it our backbone not just because it gives us strength, agility, and courage, but also because it supports and is supported by three subsystems, like a biological backbone supports its subsystems. The first subsystem is where we deliberate on issues on the earth. This subsystem is the point. Here we collaborate democratically to learn about ourselves, our collective identity, our preferences and needs. And, most importantly, we work together to spend our communal money. We discuss and decide everything about our world and about each nook and cranny and subgroup of the world. The concept of nook and cranny and subgroup, or the domain of a topic, is fluid. It changes with every discussion topic and is decided by the participant who initiates that particular topic of discussion. There is one critical rule to be followed. The initiator must belong to the domain that is chosen. We do not have wolves deciding the fate of sheep. The second subsystem is a maintenance subsystem. The participants in the maintenance subsystem, which are the real brains of our systems, are there to decide about the three subsystems themselves, which rules to change, which algorithms to tweak, and which new software versions to deploy. The final subsystem is the immune subsystem, where we will identify, silence, and render powerless, at least temporarily, participants who are destructive to the system. Now remember, this is done absolutely democratically. There are initial rules for each subsystem that will be enforced by the software in each subsystem. These rules will be changed in the maintenance subsystem. Our backbone will be dynamic and has built in the mechanisms to change and improve itself and become balanced like a bicycle. It's a thing that we have to pull together to build and pull together to ride to a new, truly democratic world. Are you with me yet?